We need to increase our haul of riches. It's time to start selling the goods we've been farming. Our first and only store will open today. The shopping district will soon see a force to be reckoned with on the Legacy SMP server. To all the geeks and nerds out there, welcome back to another episode on the Legacy SMP server. I've been busy in between episodes fighting ghasts and also trying to spawn-proof the area around our wither skeleton farm, but it turns out all of this is a total waste of time. I've tweaked my design a bit and none of this is at all necessary. I'll explain a bit more later on in the episode. But first, check this place out. This is the fantasy district of the server and we are moving in. So some of us have already been here already, and yeah, a bit earlier on we had a little event where we picked out a new area we're all going to move to, and I'll talk a bit more about that in a minute. But look at all this stuff. We're already making amazing progress over here. Look at this fantasy stuff, fantasy style builds all coming up already. This is going to be epic. So this is a new area we've not spent too much time in, but this is one of the other areas on the server. Look at all these people. Who's up there? Is that Pearl? I think that's Pearl up here. There she is. Look. Placing leaves. Hello. Hello. Ow. Who's that? Sausage, probably. He's always the one causing mischief. Yeah, there he is, causing mischief as I expected. Just sitting around in a boat doing nothing. Look, he's not even building. What's he up to? I have no idea. Looking very threatening though. I think I better get out of here. See you later, sausage. Why is there so much activity in the fantasy district, I hear you ask? Well, that is because as a group we have decided that we're going to build in the same area again, just like we did at the beginning of the season, where we built out in the medieval district. That area was really cool. We had a lot of fun doing that and it looks amazing now. So now we're going to do the same thing but in the fantasy district. So what we did was we got together on the server and we used the high technology of a dropper to work out which place to go to. So we all put in a piece of paper with a different name of a district on it, and yeah, it turned out that fantasy was the one that was randomly selected. So that's where we've moved to. So the idea is we're all going to build there over the next few weeks and yeah, see if we can build that area out. Now for me it's a little bit tricky because I've got some builds that aren't in the overworld. I've got the nether builds that I'm kind of working on. I've also got the end project that I'm working on as well. So I'm going to be a little bit delayed to get over to the fantasy district, but once I've cleared away some of those projects, then I'll get over there and yeah, make my contribution. But before we do any of that, I have a new project to start. I'm a man of many started projects, but they will be completed. Don't you worry about that. But over here, this is the shopping district and I haven't built a shop yet, and it's about time we made a start building our very first shop. In fact, it's going to be our only shop. We're going to build one shop, and it's going to be one shop to rule them all. So here are all of the shops at the moment. They all sell, you know, various bits and pieces around that are very useful, but I've taken a small piece of land over here. This is all mine. All of this here, all of these iron blocks, this marks out the area for our shop and it's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, and I'm just going to have one shop. Now at the beginning of the season I did think about having like a self restocking shop. I've kind of had a change of heart on that front. I think what that just turns into is just a big storage room. So I think I've got another plan that's going to be more in keeping with the other shops of how they work, but also there's going to be some redstone that makes it a bit more interesting. And for this shop, we are going to need quite a few resources. One of the resources we're going to need is some cobblestone, believe it or not, and that is because we're going to need to build a bunch of redstone components. In particular, some pistons and some observers. We're going to need 320 observers and also some pistons too, about the same number. Yeah. So what I'm thinking of is I'm not going to build like a huge, massive cobblestone generator just yet, but I'm thinking, is there something small we can do over here at our concrete maker to feed it some cobblestone so it can do all of the you know, the collection and blowing it up? Because we've already got the facilities here with the TNT duper. We've got pistons that push the blocks around. So I'm thinking, can we add a simple cobblestone generator here somewhere, feed it into this block just underneath this note block here, and then can it just feed into this system that we already have for the concrete, and then it gets blown up and then obviously lands in the water and then yeah, collects for storage rather than building up a whole new you know, cobblestone generator. So I'm thinking I've got an idea of what I can do, so let me build something up and then I'll bring you back and show you what I got. And here it is. Let's see if it's going to work. So I need to set it up, but let me explain what this is. So this is basically the same circuit here that we've got over here. And what this does is if a block appears underneath this note block, then it will change state, because that's what happens, because a note block will change its instrument based on what block's underneath it. So that will trigger a change of state. The observer will see that, will power this block, which will then quasi-connectivity power the piston underneath it, which pushes it out. And we have this note block over there to make sure it gets updated. So the theory here is that if we can generate cobblestone underneath this block right here, it will get pushed along automatically. And then eventually it will make its way to here, which has got the same circuit, which will then push it this way. So hopefully this is going to work. So what we need to do is we need to put water over here. So put water into this stair. So we've got a water log stair, and put lava in this block. So the lava will flow this way. It will touch that block and hopefully turn it to cobblestone. So let's see if I got this right. Fingers crossed. Hui. Oh yes, it's working. It's working. All right, I better turn on the TNT duper. Let's do that, and we should, if I can get to a vantage point, we should see something happening. Let's go here and don't fall in the lava. There we go. Let's look at that. Yes. There we go. It's being pushed down, and the TNT blows it up, and then it goes into the water streams underneath for collection. Yes. Okay. That was actually surprisingly simple. So we can put a lever on that to stop it, which I'll do that in a minute. But yeah, this is what we're going to do. So obviously this is not super fast. This is not going to break any records for generating cobblestone, but this was literally a 5-minute job to build this up, and now we've got cobblestone coming out. And yeah, I could just AFK over here. We need to stock up on some more gold as well, so I can probably AFK overnight, stock up on a whole bunch of gold, and yeah, end up with a whole bunch of cobblestone as well. What is better than one cobblestone generator? Well, 2. I've had another one over here. So now we are now feeding in cobblestone from both sides into the TNT duping area, and so when it falls down it blows up, yeah, and yeah, drops blocks from both sides. So this will double the speed of our super fast cobblestone generator. But yeah, this is going to be good enough for us for what we need for right now, and that was super quick to build up. So I'm going to leave that running for a bit, leave it for a few hours, and we'll see what we get. So hopefully I can fill up all of these chests with cobblestone. This is what we've got so far, so yeah, pretty good, not too bad. So yeah, a bit of AFKing to be done, and then that is one of the resources we need, but then we've got some others to do as well. So yeah, this is going to be quite a big project. So time to AFK. AFK time is over, and the TNT is now silent. I've turned it all off because we've got enough. We've got plenty. There's actually a few items on the top here, but we've got all of our double chests all full up with cobblestone, so we're good on the cobblestone front. But we do need some more stuff. We need some more resources. So it's time to go on a hunt for all the other things we need. First off is sea lanterns. So let's go into the shop, and I think over here we can buy a pass. We can buy a pass here, 15 diamonds, pass to the Guardian farm. So we'll use this for now, but of course we'll probably get our own in the future. So there's my pass, Logical Geek Boy. I will take that, and here is the 15 diamonds. That is one thing ticked off the list. This project also needs a lot of glass, and so I'm over in the mining mesa picking up a whole bunch of sand. We also need a bunch of blackstone, so I'm in the tunnel bore tunnel, and yeah, picking up all this blackstone that's been left behind. There's quite a few pockets of it here, and I've also been down there moving the machine along, so we're not too far away now from its final destination, but yeah, got a little way to go. We also need a whole bunch of spruce, so I'm putting my netherite axe to good use. I'm also running low on redstone, and so I've set up this beacon mine. And now it's time to see how good our fortune really is. After a whole bunch of mining and crafting and smelting and whatever else, I think I've got pretty much everything I need for this build. There's quite a lot to it, but this is the start. So as you can see, I've laid out some concrete that is the boundaries, or yeah, is the walls of the shop itself. So this is going to be quite a big shop, as shops go, and this shop is going to be able to hold 320 different items. Yep, one shop to rule them all. So the kind of style we're going for here, this is going to be like a supermarket, you know. So over there we've got all the kind of shops. That's like the high street over there, I guess. But over here, a little bit out of the way, a little bit out of town, we've got our shopping centre, our supermarket. Yeah. So basically, the idea here is that we're going to have an entranceway here where you can come in, and then there's going to be aisles and aisles of goods over that way, and then over here we're going to have some checkouts. So we're going to have a whole bunch of cashiers with their checkouts for people to pay as they leave, and then the exit is going to be over here. Now we are going to have some redstone in here. We're going to have some redstone on the doors, some redstone around the checkouts, and also all of these items are also going to have some redstone to it as well. I'm trying to keep it simple, but we'll talk more about that as we go. And this is going to be a kind of hopefully easy enough to manage, and not too over the top in terms of complexity, but should be good, I think. Anyway, in theory, anyway. So so this is the thing. So it's basically a big box. I mean, shopping supermarkets are not all that. Not famous for being architecturally beautiful, so this is no different. It's basically going to be a box with a whole bunch of stuff inside it, and that over there is going to be the floor. So this is where the blackstone comes in. So I've got a whole bunch of polished blackstone and also polished diorite, and we're going to go for this on the floor in this kind of pattern, this kind of checkerboard pattern all the way across this whole floor, and then we're going to cover it in glass, so it's all spawn proof as well. That's the plan. So that's the next thing I'm going to do, and then we can add some glass along the walls as well. So it's all going to be like, you can see all the way in. There's going to be some panels of glass all the way around, and then we're going to have a nice entrance way. It's going to be pretty cool. All right, so that is the progress so far of our supermarket, and it's going to have a really cool name, which might be in the description already, or in the title of this video, should I say, or it might not. I'm not sure yet, but it's going to be good. Some progress has been made. I've got all the floor in, and I've got most of the walls in. So it's looking pretty cool so far. It's going to be good. This is going to be good. So over here, this is the entrance over here. That's the exit right there, and here we've got enough space for 5 checkouts. We need 5 because this shop might be really busy. So just having 1, we don't want to hold our customers up. So there's going to be 5 opportunities to pay right here, and then you exit through there. Now over in this big area, this is where all of the goods are going to be. We're going to be using some barrels and a bit of redstone as well. So I'll show you that in a second. But this is going to be over here. So we can have 5 aisles going this way, and they're all going to be segmented into rows of 8, rows of 8 storage. Which I'll talk about a bit more later when I set all that up. But basically over here, we'll have enough for 320 items. That is going to be cool. So I'm just thinking, I think probably the next thing I'm going to do is maybe set up a couple of aisles here to show you what it's going to look like and how it's going to work. But while I do that, why don't we head on over to the nether, because I sent a message to our good friend Slime to see if he wants to go into business together.
Oh, wow. Yeah, look at this. Everything is iron pressure plated up, and there he is. Hello, Logic.
Hey, welcome on in. Nice flights.
Wow, what a place you have here.
I know. I've been kind of making it sort of, well, I was going to say homely, but it's kind of the opposite of that, really, isn't it? I've been busy.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, and
that's a nice soundtrack as you move around, I guess.
Yeah. I've been a bit ostentatious with the iron pressure plates everywhere. But
wow.
Yeah. So anyway, I've summoned you here because I have a business proposition. Me and you going into business together. So, okay, right. Let me lay it down, and then if you want to think about it, that's fine. But okay, let's see. So, right, first of all, I need your body.
Well, that's what they all say to me, you know.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, so I need your body. Basically, over here, as you can imagine, I'm going to build a wither skeleton farm over here. So this is the fortress, and I've kind of cleared out this area here. And
oh, cool!
It's going to be a new design, and it's actually for 2 players. So I thought, because we're on a multiplayer server, I'm not going to worry about just a single player style farm. I'm going to build one that's good for multiplayer. So there's 2 of us here, we're buddies. So I thought maybe you could help me out, and you can be the AFK player. So I'll show you where the spot is later. And as you're AFK and the wither skeletons are spawning, I could be somewhere else and chopping them up and getting all the drops. And then I was thinking, here's the deal: if I sell the goods, I'll split the profits with you 50-50. What do you reckon?
That doesn't sound too... Oh, hi.
Well, nice shot.
That doesn't sound all that bad to me, actually. So what you're telling me is I come and do nothing, and then you pay me diamonds.
Yeah, exactly. You come here, stand around, do literally nothing, and you'll get money. That's it. You get diamonds.
That's a hard deal to say no to.
Well, there's one extra thing I need. So the one extra, just a small little thing, right? I need.
All right. Okay.
I need a lot of wither roses, and I know you've got a farm. So I was wondering, could you hook me up with the wither roses I need for this farm as part of the deal? What do you reckon?
Well, I do have the farm. I haven't tested it since we upgraded, I must admit.
Okay.
So hopefully it still works, but
Okay.
if it doesn't, then I guess I have a new project to sort out. But we should be able to do that.
Okay, awesome. All right. Well, shall I show you the AFK spot where I need you to stand? That'd be useful, so you know where it is.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, right. Let's take a fly, and I'll show you where it is. So over here, if you come, so if you look directly above me, there's a piece of glowstone and some glass. All you got to do is just stand there. That's it.
Stand on top of that.
That's it. That's what you got to do.
All right. So it was a little bit of a precision flight here.
Yeah, you need to improve your flying skills though.
Usually decent at this. This is a very small target.
He missed. Let me see. I thought it was.
What did?
I thought it was big enough for pro players like us. There we go. First time. Nailed it.
So we're saying
there
pro
we go.
Minecraft gameplay right here.
There we go. Oh, you mean?
Oh no.
Okay, maybe
I made a fail, but I can make some modifications for a noob like me.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm just not doing anything today. Like this is
okay. I'm sure we can make it a bit more.
How do you choose your partners, man?
Well, maybe I'm reconsidering now. Right, I'll tell you what. I'll make some adjustments to make it super easy for you to get out there.
I'm gonna. Oh wow! Really? I was even holding shift.
How did you not do it that time?
All right. Well, I guess I better get out of here and take a look at that wither rose farm. Then.
That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna need. I'll do some double check, some calculations. I'll let you know exactly how many I need. But yeah, it's quite a lot.
Yeah, perfect. I'll get on that.
Okay, awesome. Cheers, dude.
Yeah, thank you very much, partner.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, I'll catch you later. So there we have it. The business deal has been done. We are going into business with Sly Slime. So that is going to be awesome. And of course, the Wither Skeleton Farm is going to be something we're going to be building very soon indeed. But let me show you what this is behind me. This is what we're going to use to sell all the items in our shop. So this is one module. We're going to have 40 of these in this shop covering all of this area divided into aisles. But let me give you a demonstration. So here we have some barrels, and in each of the barrels, this is where we're going to have our stock. Obviously more than this, but yeah, our stock's going to be in here. So we can have single items in here, or also we can have shulker boxes for any kind of bulk items. So that's where they're going to be. Now, what is going to be the problem for me refilling this shop? Well, when we've got 40 of these, 320 barrels, how do I know which ones are out of stock? I certainly don't want to walk around and open every single one to see what our stock level is like. So we've got some redstone. So if I was to empty this one, so this one is now out of stock, the sea lantern comes out. So now the idea is, if we do this for all of our modules, I can just look down the aisles and see which sea lantern is poking out. And if it's poking out, that means it's out of stock. So I can just come to this one, fill it back up again, and when I do, it should reset itself. So there we go, all in stock. So that is the mechanism. So very simple redstone, but it's going to make a big difference in terms of keeping this thing stocked up. So how does it work? Well, here's our barrel. We've got a comparator coming out of it, just reading if there's any stock in there. And when it's powered, then it's got some items. And of course, whenever it changes state, so when we take out all the items, that will depower it. So the observer sees that state, powers this sticky piston above it, and then gives us a quick pulse, which allows it to drop the block. And then obviously the reverse will happen as well. So next job is to build another 39 of these and craft up all the stuff we need. I've got all the raw materials, I think, but I've got to do a lot of crafting. So, all right, wish me luck. I'm making good progress, but the next thing is to get some cashiers, and I'm trying to do this with mobs. So here we go. Here is our first cashier, and he's holding a receipt. So let's see if we can get him in place. I'll show you the build in a second, but I've just been as it turned night time, I thought I'd take the opportunity. I've got this set up, so hopefully I can walk in here, do this, and he's don't jump up there, don't jump up there, come up, dude, stop jumping. No, I'm here, dude, I'm here. No. Uh-oh. Where are you going now? Okay, now through here. Through here. Follow. Right, he's on the honey. No, wrong block. Not a torch. But you there. Okay. Now he's trapped. Yes. Whew. Okay, that was simple. Cashier number 2, please. You're going to go in here. This one. Follow me in. Yes. Okay, he's in and locked in place. Here we go again. Number 3. Cashier number 3. Come on in. Oh, yes. This is going beautifully. I can put the block down. There it is. Yes. He's in. Number 4 is on his way. Just got to get him in. This one, I think it is. There we go. And come on in, buddy. There we are. Awesome. And put the block behind him if I can reach. There we go. Yes. Only one more to go. And now with the last guy captured, just got to box him in. So I'm going to put a lectern in front of him, facing him, just like that. And then behind, just got to break that block there. Put a hopper on top of that. And now, the moment of truth. We should be able to get rid of the netherrack and they should stay in place. So let's see. Because they're standing on honey blocks, they shouldn't be able to jump out. Let's see if this is true. Oh, look at that. Hey, dude. All right, let's get rid of that as well. There's our cashiers holding the receipt. Thank you very much. So I'm going to put a chest on top of this hopper, and that is where you're going to pay. And yeah, going to do this for all of these guys. So we should be able to remove all of this temporary nonsense. Look at this. Oh yes, this is going to be good. And there we are. Our wonderful cashiers are in place, hard at work, ready to take payments from our customers. This is looking really good. Okay, I'm really happy how this has turned out. So here we go. Here is a cashier with instructions here. Please pay in the chest. And of course, his light is on to say that you can use this checkout. And if we go through the checkout, we've got a little barrier here, and here's the conveyor belt for all the items. And here is where you pay. So pay here. So you put your diamonds in here. Now this is a trap chest, so you can put some items in, and only when you take your when you close the inventory will that disappear. It's gone. And also, for good measure, a nice wallet here, so you can if you forget, you can use this ATM or wallet, whatever you like to call it, to get your valuables. Now, how do we get our money? Well, just over here, if I can get my pick, we've got a super secret entrance, which maybe I'll improve at some point. But over here, we can remove this block, and here is all of the items. So here's our netherrack we just used. So here we can we've got a separate chest for each cashier, so we can check performance. We can see which cashiers are doing better. Maybe if you're the top cashier for the month, you'll get a bonus, something like that. But yeah, that is going to be really cool. So let's have a look at the rest of the shop. So over here, you can see I've added all of the storage for all of the items. Oh man, that took a lot of, probably the placing wasn't so bad, but the crafting, oh man, that was tedious, I have to say. But we are looking good. So we've got all the storage in place for all the items, all the goods. I'm going to add item frames up here, which is going to have the item in it and also the price. I'm a little bit worried that this many item frames might be laggy over here, so we'll start off like this and we'll see how it goes. If not, we can replace it with signs, that kind of thing, but we'll monitor that situation. I'm also going to number all of the aisles, so this is aisle 1, this is aisle 2, aisle 3, etc., up to aisle 40. And one thing I didn't mention before, there's a reason why we have 8 items here. This is because if I'm going to sell something like concrete or wool or glass, that kind of thing, where you have coloured, obviously we have 16 colours, so 8 will be on this side and the other 8 will be on this side, so we can keep all the colours of the items together. And of course, selling things like that is going to actually fill this up pretty quickly, I reckon. But yeah, that is looking good. We've got a ceiling in place as well, so this is all blackstone, polished blackstone slabs on the ceiling there, so this is looking pretty cool. So only a couple of things left to do. So we need to get the entrance doorway in place. We'll do that next, and also the exit doorway. Going to have some piston doors for that, and then we need to have a sign outside with the shop name on it. So that's going to be on top of the roof. It's going to be just there. So we get that in place, and then I'm thinking, I'm not sure if I'm going to have time or not, but we probably want to have our own dedicated portal over here somewhere. This shop's going to be busy. It's going to be the most popular shop, so it's going to have its own portal. I think will be useful. And yeah, probably a bit of finishing up. Obviously, we can see underneath here, so a bit of terraforming, maybe a little bit of outside work will need to be done. And here's what the sides look like. Not too fancy, but of course, this is a shopping market. Yeah, it's a supermarket. That's the kind of way they look, I guess. But anyway, that's what we're up to. So a bit more work, and then this shop will be ready to open. BL. These are the initials that are going to take over the server. Yes, this is our portal. It kind of stands out. So yeah, I'm kind of using supermarket tactics here. We need to stand out. We need people to wonder what this is. What is this? They're going to go through the portal hopefully and see our finished shop. So through the portal we go, and here is our shop. It's called Beyond Logic. Of course, what else would it be called? So here it is from the outside. Still need to do a bit of work out here, I think, but we'll do that another time. But it's kind of looking presentable at least. But yeah, I think not super inspiring, but we can work on this in the future and spruce up a bit more. But there we go. There is our shop. So there is the entrance. There is the exit. So let's go on inside. I've added a couple of items for sale. So we've got some items. So there we go. Welcome to Beyond Logic. Entrance only. So there we go. Go through the entrance. There we go. And here is the shop. So first of all, here's a sign: checkout and exit is this way. So we guide our customers around so they know that's the way to get out. But also over here we've got how to shop at Beyond Logic, and over here we've got the store index. So basically I'll show you this book. So here we are. Welcome to Beyond Logic. We have a vast array of items for sale, and that might be hard to find what you're looking for. In the chest to the right you will find the store index. All the items for sale are listed here together with their aisle number. Each aisle on the shop floor is numbered 1 to 40 to make it easy to find your goods. The prices are marked for each item. Just take the items you need to the checkout and pay by leaving your diamonds in the chest provided. If you empty a barrel, its out of stock indicator will be displayed. If you empty a shulker box, please remove it from the barrel and drop it off in the chest with your payment. Thanks for shopping at Beyond Logic. So there we go. And over here is the store index. So we don't have too much stock at the moment, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put an item in here. So here we have iron blocks, for example. That's at aisle 1. Same as the bone blocks, they're in aisle 1 as well. So if you're, rather than having to search through all of these aisles to look for what you're looking for, you just come to these chests, open them up and find what aisle or aisle number your goods are in. And over here we've got obviously we've got them labelled here. I've got to label all the others, but got the first 10 labelled up in their numbers. And here you can see our first 2 items for sale. We've got bone blocks. No, these are iron blocks. Iron blocks here. 4 diamonds per 64. So I've labelled, I've named this, but it doesn't look too good. So I might change that up, but at the moment that's what it is. And over here we've got bone blocks, 1 diamond per 64. And here we got, there we go, there are the stock. So yeah, people can come in here and take what they need, and then go over here to the checkouts and pay our lovely assistants. So there we have it, our first and only shop on the server. This is going to be good. So I'm going to have to go through all the items I've got, all the farms we've already made, and see if we can start stocking up this place a bit more. But yeah, this is going to be super cool. So I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, then please hit the like button. And if you're new, then feel free to subscribe. And if you've got any comments or suggestions, then get in that comment section. All right, my geeks, until next time, I will see you later.